fire, water, fire. All right. Part two of my first live stream. All of my live streams are connected. Believe it or not, I'm really supposed to be doing my chore that I said I was gonna do because I did have to clean, but I didn't clean. I do have to do my chore. Well, it's not really a chore. It's just something I want to do. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna have a live stream on the ceiling for a little bit. Have a live stream on the ceiling. I need to build my credit score. What in the baloney? What in the baloney? I got some coupons. Coupons for Burger King, McDonald's, all those different fast food spots. I'm gonna do my chore while I live stream and everything. But in life, you have to have priorities, right? You have to set your priorities straight. First priority should be God overall. Praising God, getting that relationship, building that relationship with God. Under that is family. Under that is, well, really, under that is partner, and then family, and then after family, there's pretty much your actions and everything. I'll even put that up there. But actions, that's like a different kind of priority. But yeah, your priority should just be, becoming the best version of yourself, and really most importantly, praising God and getting the actions up to par. But this month, I've learned a whole lot this month. I've become more responsible this month. And um my emotions, I still get upset. But those are just my emotions sometimes. I get upset every now and then. Sometimes more days than not. Sometimes more days than not. But you have to have your priorities in life. First God, then family. Well, first God, then your partner, then family. But I gotta do my chore, vacuuming the floor. All those things rhymed by accident. But yeah, YouTube is definitely gonna be a platform for years. It's been sustainable for about 20 years already. YouTube came out in 2005. I gotta do my chore though. Avocados from Mexico. One thing, one thing that stands out from other things is really just how your mentality changes, how you become better each and every day, how you learn pretty much how to survive. You learn how to be thankful for everything and learning gratitude, learning all these simple things like integrity and all those things like that. Very important in life. Everybody's life is a little bit different. Some more similar than others, but yet still different. That's life. Let me do my chore. Sometimes in life, you're going to have to pick up a vacuum. Sometimes in life, you're going to have to pick up a broom. Sometimes in life, you're going to have to clean up after other people. Sometimes in life, you're going to have to help your family. Sometimes in life, it's going to get difficult. Sometimes in life, it's going to be easier. Sometimes in life, you may come into riches, and sometimes in life, you may come into not riches. Very different circumstances. Very important things. Very important things. And everything. Very, very important. I can talk all day and all night. I never get tired of talking. God is good. Thank God for this ability to speak, because talking is just one thing that doesn't stop. There's always a flow of thought. There's always a flow of motivation, stagnation, all these different words, all these different things. Let me know any travel spots in the world. I'm going to travel to Hawaii. Well, actually, there's a reason. I'm going to go to Hawaii. I'm going to go to Greece. I'm going to go to Mexico. I'm going to go to France, back to France. I'm going to go to Germany. And I talk about these traveling places all the time. I got to get my language up, too. I got to be able to conversate a little bit more in the languages that I've already been taking a step forward into learning. But sometimes in life, we just got to really analyze what in the world is going on, what in the baloney. We got to take a step forward, sometimes a step back to take more steps forward. Sometimes we just have to take steps forward in order to continue going forward. And I talk about this in my video I made, but in life, our eyes are only in front of us. Whichever way we look, we'll be forward. Whichever way we go, we'll be forward automatically. We don't have to focus on where we're going or anything, because it's already happening. We go with the flow of traffic. We go with the flow of our thoughts. We go with the flow of our actions. We go with the flow of everything. The flow of food, the flow of mind, the flow of our phones. Like, phones really are a big deal in this century. Really, it's just this century, because phones were created in this century, not even last century. Ain't that kind of ironic? It's kind of wild. Has anyone ever seen the movie Where the Crawdads Sing? That movie I want to watch with my partner. I want to watch that movie with my partner. That's the movie we're going to watch next. Well, they're probably going to watch first. No, not first. That's the second movie, or the third movie, or the fifth movie, because there's a few movies in mind that I got in store. But yeah. It's always nice to plan something nice for your partner, and plan something nice for even yourself, like going on vacation. Don't go by yourself. Vacation by yourself can be, it can be very, very boring. Well, not really boring. I don't get bored, but vacation by yourself is not the same as going on vacation with the person that is close to you, you know? Because in life, there's going to be times when you go on vacation by yourself, if you don't have anybody to go with you. But if you do go by yourself, you can then do things that you want to do, right? Like, as far as maybe you want to go to the ocean or something like that. But it's always better with people who are important to you. Always. However, well, it's always better. I'll say that. There's no downsides. Just make sure. Hunter, what's happening, bro? Hunter, yo, how's life been? How's your German been? I'm about to do a chore, but I'm still here. Hunter, bro. It's been a while. I'm back being consistent. I'm back. Gut? Sehr gut? Ah. Du bist lernst aus sehr Deutsch. Sehr Jahre, alles gut, alles gut, alles gut. I got my vacuum going right now, Hunter. Got my vacuum going, bro. Wait, Hunter, are you still in school, man? Or are you out of school? You signed up for drum classes. What the world? Everybody getting into band. Did I start something? I used to talk about band all the time. What the world? It's kind of crazy because, yeah, you're in school. Bro, what the world? Time has been flying, man. This year's almost over. Not right now, though. All right. What the world, bro? You getting that band now? What the world? What the world? And I'm trying to get a call. I'm waiting on my woman to call me, bro. She haven't called me yet. I hope she's watching the stream. Call me. But one thing about life, don't ask and beg for any attention. Just wait. But yeah, bro, the years really have flew by. That's so crazy. What the? Wow, Hunter's back. Hunter's back, bro. All right. You say you might not be able to get in the band because it's a private school. They just made the band, bro. You gotta have motivation, man. You can get it. 5 other people than you signed up for drums. Look, if they're a considerate, let's say, program where you have to pay or anything, you can get in because look, you're signing up for the drums so you can learn. People don't sign up because they already know it. Well, in rare cases, some people already know how to play instruments and then they sign up for it. However, in most cases, in your situation, Hunter, since you just started, started getting interested in the drums and everything, if they get you in, they will teach you. They'll be more than willing to teach you, I hope, because most programs are like that for band. And that's why band is such a worldwide, extracurricular activity. It's shown on movies. Um, it's very popular. It was a lot more popular in the previous years, but it's still popular in the years to come today. It's still a part of just this generation that we live in. Hunter, it hasn't been giving you notifications for my live streams. Alright. So the thing about YouTube and live streams and everything, right? Since I used to live stream back in the day and everything, when I stopped live streaming every day and I come back to live streaming every day, YouTube pretty much stops giving my notifications out because YouTube doesn't want them to know that. Well, it doesn't want you to know that I'm back to live streaming because Hunter, YouTube does that to me every time. Even for my videos, I make a video every day, right, Hunter? And it still doesn't give my subscribers my videos that I make. And that's why it's so difficult with like getting my viewers to watch my videos because YouTube won't show my videos to all my audience. But that's just how it is. That's a part of the YouTube algorithm thing. You see, rope. If you ever have rope, you wrap it around your elbow and then you wrap it around your hand. So that way, when you roll up the rope, it goes up quicker. So if you're ever doing yard work or anything like that, you tried getting a job at 14, but your parents said no. Now that you're older, you're trying to get it. You're trying again to get a job. Yeah, Hunter, I've been trying to get a job for about 2 months now, 2 to 3 months now, and I had an interview online. It said that I had an interview, but when I went in person for the job, the interview wasn't even there. Wasn't even there. Wasn't even there. Gotta have faith in God. You gotta have trust in God. Everything else is gonna be taken care of. Life. What place? Wendy's. The place was Wendy's. Fast food place. The place was Wendy's. Yeah, I put my interview in online. Well, actually, I applied for the job online, and online it said I had an interview the next day. So I went in for the interview, and Wendy's told me that they weren't hiring. So I was just confused as to why online they have it a certain way as to I can get the job. But in real life, you can't get the job because they already have enough people working the job. And I don't really understand why it's like that. That's all right, though. Jobs come and go like everything else. Even when you have a stable career, your career could end at any time due to age, due to relocation. Your career can end. But that's also a part of it as well. But YouTube does not like putting my notifications out there to my subscribers. Well, to the audience. But it always does that. You see, sometimes there are YouTube channels with millions of subscribers, and even the channels the channels with 1 million subscribers, when they're not getting views like that, that means YouTube stopped putting out pretty much their videos to their audience. You try A&W because free root beer. I'm about to probably move on to my next endeavors. So let me see. Let me see. Have y'all ever heard of Craven the Hunter? It's about villains. Craven the Hunter is about villains. This movie on Netflix. I wonder if they have that certain movie I'm looking for. You know what? Let me look for that first before anything. I want to check and see if they got the movie. Where the Crawdads Sing. I'm not gonna watch Where the Crawdads Sing right now because I'm waiting for that. I'm not gonna watch that by myself. I'm gonna watch it with my partner. All right. Let me see if they got it. Let me see. Snap! No way they don't have it. No way they don't have the movie I'm looking for. Snap! They don't have it. They have Beetlejuice. How do they have Beetlejuice on Netflix? What in the... That's new. Beetlejuice on Netflix. That's the remastered version. Craven the Hunter. Yeah. Craven the Hunter. That's what the show is called on Netflix. Let me show y'all. Well, Hunter. Why is it so dark? My lights. I don't have the lights on right now. I do not have my lights on right now. Usually I do have my lights on. But right now I don't. I usually sit in the dark like this. I sit in the dark. I sit in the quiet. Quietness helps me really think and become just better. Overall, just sitting in quietness. All right. Hold on. All right. I'm about to... I don't know if I'm going to live stream later, but I'll live stream tomorrow if I don't live stream later. But, yeah. I'm about to watch this movie and I'm about to get on call. So, all right, everybody. You got to have your priorities in line. That's the most important thing from this live stream that I just made. Priorities in line. Priorities check. Priorities check. Priorities lined up right. God, family. God really is God, your partner, family, and then everything inside. That's also a priority. You know, jobs are also a priority. It just depends on how life is. It's very, very, very interesting when you do a deep dive on life. But all right, everybody. I'm about to head out. God bless y'all. Till next time, I hope. Later.